So, hello everyone, and after 2 months of continuous relaxation, and because of some issue, I am back now. But today, I would like to discuss one important topic, that is Sanskrit question paper pattern 2021. It's about 10th standard pattern and 9th standard pattern of Maharashtra State Board. What I would like to tell is Maharashtra State Board, even though it has cancelled its exam and the government is quite confused in its action, why don't we students recognize that it's our duty to study? Because no one will recognize that this was batched from COVID. So we should offer better jobs to them. They will see what are your qualifications. So to improve that, we should study, and that is the reason why I'm taking this question paper pattern to discuss with you, and every small point would be discussed by me. So if you would like this video, then please like and share with your friends who are currently in SSC and 9th standard, so that they would get correct guidance about their exams and score well. I would also tell that where can you score marks and where we teachers do cut your marks, probably. So let us start with it. Yes, Arif. So this is your Dashami Kaksha, Kruti Patrikayaha Prarupam, means your paper pattern format. And for that you get 3 hours, means Horatrayam. Vishay is Sanskritam Sampurnam. I am sorry that I didn't get a composite wala, but if I would find it, then I would surely share with you. Gunankaha Ashiti means 80. So first Vibhag, Prathamah Vibhagah, first section is about Sugam Sanskritam. Sugam Sanskritam means playful Sanskrit language which you study first when you enter any class, be it 8th, be it 9th or any 10th standard. So first question is Chitram Drushtva Namani Likhata means from Chitrapad Kosh they will ask you any 5 pictures and you have to name them in Sanskrit only, which is given in the textbook. I'll show you that. Okay, so in this thing, what you have to do is write the correct spelling. Yes, so this is the Chitrapada Kosha of 10th standard. In this, you can see that there are many things like Upayukta Vastuni, Pihita Patra, Yojini, Sandanshaha, and all. So they can give any one of this picture and they will ask you what is the name of this picture. And you are expected to write the correct one in Sanskrit language. And here, what is the scope to lose marks is in spellings instead. If you write a correct spelling, then you get a 1 mark. And if you don't attempt it correctly, you will lose your marks. So next question is Sankhyaha Aksharaihi or Ankaihi Likhata. That is, write the numbers in spellings or in figures. So that is from page number 6 and 7 of your 10th standard textbook, which you can see this. So they will ask the question like this or this. Both will be a mixed question. So they can add Shat Triumshat, second will be Ashiti 80, then third will be Dvishashtihi, fourth will be 93. So you are expected to write about that. And don't worry, it will be from 1 to 100, which you have been learning since 9th standard. Okay. So next question is Samaya Stambha Melanam Kuruta. And one more thing. Here also the scope to go marks is in spellings only. So next question is Samaya Stambha Melanam Kuruta. In this, you have to match the columns of time, which will be told to you in Sanskrit language only. But my dear students, I would like to tell you that don't go for only this textuals. They have only given you just about 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock. They can ask you from any 5 o'clock, 1 o'clock to last 12. So I am telling you to practice everything orally. I'm not saying write everything because they will not give to write. They will only ask you to match the columns. So that is it about this. And here also, if your spellings go wrong, but while copying too, they can reduce your marks. So these 8 marks are very essential too, and everyone mostly gets it. From my experience, I'm telling. So next section is about Vitiya Vibhagaha Gadyam. It's for 20 marks and mostly I have seen that highest is up till 19 or 19 and a half in boards, not normally. So first question is Gadyamsham Patitva Nirdishtaha Krutihi Kuruta. Means read the given paragraph and answer the questions like your other languages. Simple. So what will be that? 80 to 100 words passage will be given to you, and I'll show you the index from which lessons it's possible in at least in boards. So first is Adikrushaka Prathamanyah, it will be there. Then you would get from amulyam kamalam. Then sa eva parmanuhu. Then you will get from vachana prashamsa. Sorry, I'm wrong. Dhenur vyagraha palayate. Then you will get from Nadi Suktam, then Adi Shankaracharya, then Pratipadam Sanskritam, then you will get from that's much only. Next is about your grammar. From that you will not get. So from this 8 to 9 lessons, you will get from these two questions, and a. So these lessons you have to study well, and your exercise also should be done. So what will be the questions? Avabodhanam means understanding. You have to attempt 4 out of 3, but I would suggest that attempt all everything because 3 hours are very much for solving this easy paper. If you know very well. उचितम कारणम चित्वा वाक्यम पुनर्लिखत और उचितम पर्यायम चित्वा means they will ask like fill in the blanks. Simple. There's no rocket science in that. Fill in the blanks you have to do. That's it. But not necessarily this all questions will come. From this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Any 4 they can ask. So you have to practice for everything. Then next is kahakam vadati, who said to whom. So kahakam vadati means you have to write who said to whom in Sanskrit only. Yeah? In Sanskrit. So who it should always be in Prathama Vibhakti as it is a doer, Karta, Kam should always be in Vitya Vibhakti. It's a receiver. And if your spellings go wrong here, then your 1 or a half mark can be reduced according to the action. And lastly, you have to give the full stop or that also carries half mark. Then Purna Vakyena Uttaram Likhata means you will be given a short question, you have to write answer in one sentence. Here also spelling mistakes will cut your half marks and last full stop will cut your half marks if you do not attempt it. Next is Vakyam Punarlikhitva Satyam or Asatyam Iti Likhata. Means you have to rewrite the sentence and write Satyam or Asatyam. Satyam means correct and Asatyam means wrong. So simply they would give you any question. They have to write Satyam or Asatyam. But here, if you do not write the sentence, you will get directly zero, I am saying. Because here sentence writing is essential if it is given in the question. Then Satyam or Satyam will carry half mark. Simply. Then this is the very easy question. Eshah Gadhyanshah Kasmat Pathat Udhrutah. So to write this paragraph is from which chapter? So with these names you have learned, like I have told you, Adya Krushakah Prithuvainyah. Practice these names 80 to 100 times. Then you will now never ever get wrong. Then Amar Koshat Shabdam Yojayika Vakyam Punarlikhata. This question is quite rare. Okay, so in last one, you have to write the name of the lesson in single inverted commas. That is a rule. Okay, because it highlights your question and even enhances your marks. Amar Koshat Shabdam Yojayitva Vakyam Punarlikhata means they will give you a sentence. There will be underlined word in it, and you have to replace it by a word in Amar Kosha. Nothing will come out of Amar Kosha. Second is about Shabda Jnanam, means knowledge of words. You have to write Don Dhatu Sadhita Avyaye or Vibhaktenta Pade. Means they will ask you about Tvanta, Lyabanta, Tumanta, or Prathama, Dvitiya, Tritiya, anything they can ask. You just have to write that. For that, your basics should be clear. Okay. Here also, if your answer goes wrong, then directly your marks will get zero. And if your answer is correct and spellings go wrong, then too you will get zero. Prashna Nirmanam Kuruta Adhorekhanam Avashyakam. It's for teachers. Means they will give you one question. From that, they will underline one word. They will ask you frame a sentence so that this word comes as an answer. It's asked in English also, but this is like you should know the vibhakti. And Kim table should be by hearted, which is learned in 8th standard. Sarvanam Kim. Vishishanam Visheshyam. It will be like Melanam Kuruta, Chayanam Kuruta, Chaturtha Padam Likhata. Means you have to match the following, or you have to choose any one option, or you have to write a fourth word. Fourth word means chronological order. Visheshanam Visheshyam means noun adjective. It's very easy. Both have the same vibhakti vachan lingam. That I would clear in some other video. Sandhi. Sandhi means I have not taken it, but Sandhi means dissolution of words. Means you will get four types of question. पूर्वपदम लिखत और उत्तरपदम लिखत और विग्रहम लिखत और चतुर्थ पदम लिखत. So here also sandhis would come only from that paragraph. Nothing outside will come, and you should be hearted about this because teachers will tell you, and you have to repeat it many times. Then lakaram likhata, you have to write the tense. There you will get an underlined word that will be a verb. You have to always write its tense. I have done only lat lakar, but you can refer these textbooks and description box for lung lakar, lot, vidhiling, rut, and many more. But in 10th standard, till root only it is asked. Further, we can see. Here also it's for 1 mark, so your correct spellings carry marks. Third is about Pruthak Karanam. Pruthak Karanam means uh, it's like data arrangement, how the data has came in the paragraph. In first gadyansha you will get its kramena yojata, means you have to write in chronological order, and second you will get a jala rekha, vruksha rekha, pravahi jalam, stamba puranam, shabda petika, means it will be like a web diagram. Complete the diagram, web diagram, whatever, based on the paragraph only. Each blank will carry half mark. There will be four blanks. You have to attempt all the four. There will be no option in this. And each blank will carry half mark. Spellings gone wrong, your half mark will be deducted. Okay. So next question is Madhyam Bhashaya Saralartham Likhata. You have to write the uh, translation in Sanskrit language. Now there are only two lessons, Natya Stabakaha and Nadi Suktam. So here you will get a small passage of 4 or 5 lines and you have to translate it. I'll show you how a question can come. So they will give you one paragraph like from Tatah Pravishati Vaikhanasah till till I guess they will give till Yathoktam Karoti. So if you will get this paragraph and you have to translate it, which is already taught by your teachers in the entire year, so you have to just remember it again and again, and remember where you have to write a proper noun, common noun, because there is the chance where you lose half marks. And one more thing, cancellations avoid in the entire. Cancellations here it's for 4 marks, so we ignore your one spelling mistake. If you get two spelling mistake, then half your mark is reduced. If you get very much cancellations, then here directly 1 mark is reduced. If everything is covered, no spelling mistake, no grammar mistakes, nothing, clarity is there in your answer, then you will get maximum 3.5 according to me and bold rule. But sometimes you get 4 marks also. That's why I'm saying this question carries only 19 to 18.5 marks at its most. Next is about Madhyama Bhashaya Uttaram Likhata. Means you are writing the answer in your language of medium. Now there will be some students they will write in English, they will write in Marathi or Hindi or Gujarati as this textbook is prescribed for. But it is expected that your proper noun should come always in Sanskrit only. And your like same this question. Cancellation should not be there, grammar mistakes should be avoided, and many more things. So if everything is fine, then at most I would give 1.5, but some characters also give 2 marks. So practice well, so at least to cover that 1.5 mark. Next is your third section, that is Padya. Padya means poetry. It will come for 18 marks. So here they will give Padyansham Patitva Nirdishtaha Kurutihi Kuruta. They will give you 3 to 4 verses from your own textbook in which you have to do the prescribed actions or activities. Padyansham Patitva Nirdishte Kuruti Kuruta means you have to write here Purna Vakyana Uttaram Likhata means you have to write the answer in entire sentence, like first one only, like Gadya only. Padyanshitaha Visheshanam Chinuta means you have to write you know same noun adjective like Melanam Kuruta match the following or choose the correct option or write the fourth word like chronology. And then third question is about Sandhi. Sandhi is like write the first word, write the second word, write the both words, or write the fourth word. Fourth word means what? They will give you chronology. Means like I'll tell you like one example. Okay, means like if they will give this words Vidya Nama dash Vidya Vihina Pashu. I will not read the entire word. Now they will give you चतुर्थपदं लिखतः रूपम अधिकम इज इक्वल टू रूपम प्लस अधिकम then bandhujano videsha gamane is equal to dash plus dash. So you have to write this entire word, then you will get a mark. And the second is about rekha chitram purayata, means complete the diagram. Similarly, they will give you a web diagram or a tree diagram or a flow chart, then complete the pillars, or you will get a section of words. The next is about Madhyam Bhashaya Uttaram Likhata. Write the answer in your language of medium. Similarly, like Gadya, here also you have to write the introduction, main body, and conclusion. Each will carry a half mark, 1 mark, and half mark respectively. Mostly in body, they will reduce a half mark for some or the other reason, and you could get 1.5 only, but sometimes you get 2 marks also. And Padye Shuddhe Purne Cha Likhata means you have to write 2 verses given in the textual itself, and where it is mentioned Kanthasti Karanartham, there itself you will get. Now there will be ka kha ta eka and ga gha ta eka. Means what? There will be 4 verses. You have to write any one from ka and kha and any one from ga and kha. Okay. Ka and kha will be 4 line and ga and kha will be 2 lines. Simple. Then Anvayam Purayata will be from Sukti Sudha, from Yugma Mala. Here there will be asked only the correct order of verses, not the shlok. For there will be 4 blanks which will carry half mark, and it should be correct according to textbook. No synonym, nothing else. Only textual verses will be counted. That's it. And Madhyam Bhasha Saralartham Likhata means write the translation. Translation we have to write from two only, Vachana Prashamsa and Manavata Dharma. There will be three, out of you have to write two. That's it. So that is it for today, students. I know that your SSC board exams are about 15 months. You have to study for 15 months the same portion. And it's quite boring. But I thought that I should be introduced to SSC question paper pattern in order to excel. And this was the first sequel of it. The next one will be produced very soon on this channel. And thank you so much for keeping so much patience and supporting me. I thought that I would lose my 1 or 2 subscribers also in this period, but my subscriber count increased because I took some break. And now I promise that I will be consistent आणि हम करोमि हम नित्यमेव करोमि धन्यवाद.